2 more chances to guess the correct password. 2 more strikes and you're out. And you lose almost $250 million. Gather around, kids. Let me set the scene. Let me tell you a little story. A horror story. An absolute living nightmare. Imagine this. You got in on the Bitcoin craze way early. You were mining the Bitcoins. You were buying the Bitcoins. And you've amassed over 7,000 Bitcoins, a value of $220 million worth of cryptocurrency Bitcoins. And you can't remember the password to access the account. What's worse, your account has 10 tries, and if you strike out and get the password wrong 10 times, the entire account encrypts and you lose your Bitcoins forever. Meet Stefan Thomas, a German-born programmer who lives in San Francisco, who has an account with $220 million worth of Bitcoin, and he has 2 more chances to guess the correct password. 2 more strikes and you're out. And you lose almost $250 million. He's 0 for his last 8, trying every goddamn thing under the sun, every last code word, every last nickname, every last name of his pet, name of a girlfriend, name of your favorite team, all the tricks of the trade. He's trying 1, 2, 3. He's trying 2, 4, 6. He's trying ABC. He's doing exclamation points. He's doing underscores. He's doing it all. And he's 0 for 8. 2 more chances and he loses $220 million. And there ain't nobody you can call up for help. There's no Bitcoin customer service. You can't call the Bitcoin police. The government can't help you. That's the beauty of Bitcoin. It's completely uncontrolled and unregulated. It's completely locked down and safe with you and only you knowing your password. But nobody you can call up and say, here's my mother's middle name. Here's the name of my first pet. Here's the street I lived on. Bingo, bango, bongo. Let me reset my password. Ain't happening. 2 more strikes and he's out. The only thing worse than that might be James Howells, a man from the United Kingdom who has $250 million worth of Bitcoin on a hard drive that he knows he threw out. He knows the exact landfill it's in, and he can't go get it. The government won't let him dig up the landfill because of hazardous waste and gases and toxic materials. There's over 350,000 tons of garbage, and 50,000 tons of garbage per year add up. So digging through it might cause all sorts of environmental problems. So he knows, he goes out there every day and he looks in the landfill, and he knows somewhere in there is 250 million of his Bitcoins, and he can't get them. It's like the ultimate Where's Waldo. Trying to find that little motherfucker. You'd be $250 million richer, and they won't let him do it. So the question here is this. If you were Stefan Thomas and say you were down to your last password, would you actually try to guess it? I mean, the overwhelming chances here, if you went 0 for your last 9, you're going to go 0 for 10. He said he wrote it down on a Post-it and threw it out somewhere. You're not going to find that Post-it. You're not going to remember your password. And if you enter it wrong for a 10th time, poof, it's gone forever. But if you leave it alone, you can at least walk around thinking, well, maybe today's the day that I get $220 million richer. Maybe it will pop into my head. Maybe someone in my life will show me that Post-it. You got to just let that one last chance sit there. I don't care if you're on your deathbed. Just knowing that maybe there's a little bit of hope that you might access it is better than knowing it's completely gone. And as far as James Howells over in the United Kingdom, you just got to go dumpster diving, dude. I don't care what that government says. You got to put on your scuba gear and just Scrooge McDuck dive into that shit. I would not do anything else other than dumpster dive for my Bitcoin. I wouldn't have a job. I wouldn't have a girlfriend. I wouldn't have a family. I wouldn't have a life. All I would do is go on the world's dirtiest, grimiest treasure hunt and look for my 7,002 Bitcoins in the hard drive in the landfill. So bottom line is this. Hold on to your Bitcoins and remember your passwords. Me, I lose my actual wallet every fucking day. I'm the guy who's always looking under the car seat or looking in between the couch cushions. So if you don't think I'll lose my digital wallet, you're fucking crazy. I got like 15 grand of Bitcoin. It's only a matter of time before I lose that shit. I'll join these two guys. Imagine that. I roll in there. I'm like, hey, fellas. Yeah, me too. Yeah, forgot my password. Like, how much are you in for? 15K. They'd probably chop my fucking head off. So best of luck to both of these guys in trying to remember your password and trying to find your Bitcoins. And hey, guys, if not, the Golden Gate Bridge is right there.